huge fight for him where you're like, oh, this is like for Spence and Crawford, like that's it. For Mikey Garcia, like there's for Lomachenko, it's like, oh, we can do this. Like you can think of fights for them, but
otherwise, no.
I don't know.
Cowboy Cerrone continues to astonish.
Yeah, you look great, man.
Fucking
Hopefully
great.
he gets that Conor fight in July.
You think that's going to happen?
I think if there's a fighter who can bring Conor out, it'd be Donald Cerrone. It checks all boxes for both guys.
This brings Donald up to third, I think, maybe. What's this do? Because Iaquinta was fourth.
Iaquinta was fourth, so it depends. Because remember, he was fighting at 70. When he left, he was ranked 2 at 55. Jumped to 70.
Yeah.
Lost there, won there. Now he's back at 55.
He's at 8, and now he beat number 4.
I think they need to put him somewhere. I think you at least got to put him at 4, if not 3.
See, I'd love to see him fight Tony Ferguson. I'd like to see him fight
Tony Ferguson. Me too. Tony Ferguson needs to fight for a title. You quit
Tony
fucking
Ferguson
him
needs to
over,
fight,
man.
yeah.
Give him a title shot.
I agree.
But the only fight to make, you have Cowboy on call for Dustin Poirier, Khabib. If someone gets hurt, Cowboy steps up, gets a title shot.
Yeah.
But outside that, Cowboy should go Conor next in July, then fight the winner of Dustin Poirier, Khabib.
I think
and then Cowboy rides off in the fucking sunset with his cute little son and his wifey,
and his money.
Goes make more babies.
Love him.
There's the game.
I love him. Well, I feel like the person that gives Khabib the biggest fits in that entire division is actually Donald Cerrone because his wrestling is so good. His wrestling's better. His wrestling and jiu-jitsu is arguably maybe better than all of those guys, including Tony Ferguson.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So Tony Ferguson wrestled in college, right?
I understand.
And is phenomenal wrestler.
But
Cowboy's not. Cowboy's good wrestler. Nowhere near.
Hasn't been out wrestled though. When was the last time he was out wrestled? He was out punched by Darren Till and stuff, but I haven't seen him out wrestled. Right?
I mean, name a wrestler that he's fought recently.
Well, I've heard from guys who've trained with him. You probably know this.
Not better. I'm telling you right now, not a better grappler or wrestler than Tony Ferguson.
Not a better grappler.
No, that's silly.
As good?
No, nowhere near.
Really?
No, the wrestler? That's Tony Ferguson's background. Sure. That's like saying Tony Ferguson's as good as a
But we're
striker.
talking about MMA. We're talking about...
Doesn't matter.
I feel like Donald can hang wrestling with anybody.
Not Khabib.
Well, that's different.
You're way off on this.
Khabib's different, huh?
Yeah.
So you think Tony Ferguson's more of a challenge?
Tony's getting taken down by Khabib.
Yeah.
Yes. Cowboy's getting taken down by Khabib.
Yes.
Everybody's getting taken
down by Khabib.
It's can he get back up, weather the storm, and drag him out to the 4th and 5th
Who does that better? Tony? Over
100%. As far as scrambling?
Yeah.
Oh, Tony all day. Tony's a scrambler. That's what he does.
Yeah.
Catch you in the scramble. Tony versus Khabib is the best matchup to make at 155. Bar none, hands down. Outside that, there's really no one fucking with Khabib.
There's no one. Because you can't get...
Not even close.
That one thing that Conor did where he doubled up on the one hand, whether he was standing up or on the ground, that did keep Khabib at least at bay for
from smashing your face in, but he's still on top of you.
Still on top of you.
Doesn't matter. That's still winning. Like Khabib's he's not gonna blow anyone out the water as far as knocking him out.
No, it's that one formula that nobody can solve.
He's gonna take you down.
It's that
everyone in the world.
You know he's gonna scoop your legs.
You can't do anything about it. Everyone in the world is gonna get taken down. It's just Tony's the best kind of scramble guy in the game, so Tony could do that. Justin Gaethje can wrestle his ass off. Problem with Justin Gaethje is though he only has one speed. He only has first gear, and he even says that. He goes, "That's just the way I fight."
It was funny when he was talking to you on your. I watched a clip of your
food truck.
Yeah, and he was very sensitive about sort of being called an exciting fighter, which could mean a reckless fighter.
No, his trigger for him is a great conversation. His trigger for him is when you call him a reckless fighter.
That's what I mean.
He says it's all calculated.
Yeah, which I don't quite agree with, but I don't know. But I just
I don't know if I didn't watch the episode. I don't know if they showed me and him get into it, but not like we're arguing.
No,
I was
just have a point of view.
I was just like, well, no, dude, you're reckless in this regard.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but it's all calculated. That's fine, but that style is reckless. And I went, obviously, you get upset by it.
Standing back.
That would be a trigger. That would be if you tell me I'm shitty at something and I know I'm not. That doesn't trigger me.
Yeah.
It's obviously something touchy for you.
Well,
There's something there.
He's a guy who'll fight you in a phone booth and go toe to toe, and I think that can always be considered with small gloves more reckless than a guy who's more calculated.
Especially with his wrestling.
But that's why he's so excited.
But him versus Khabib, that opening round would be fun. Now, as it's 2, 3, 4, if Khabib were able to take him down, because remember, Justin's an amazing wrestler.
I didn't know he was. What's his wrestling?
All-American, University of Northern Colorado.
Jesus Christ.
All-American.
All-American.
Stud.
Wow.
And his striking's better than Khabib's. He's more explosive. But after the first round, if he gets taken down, what happens?
It was like somebody telling me he was a really good wrestler. Then he wanted to go wrestle at University of I think it was in Arizona, ASU. And I said, he goes, I just couldn't hang. And I go, why? He goes, so you know those guys in high school that are undefeated? They wrestle all 3 years and nobody beats them. He goes, everybody on the team is like that.
At ASU?
Yeah, like on any D1 program, they're all that good.
Yeah, they're all that.
He's like, they were all so sick. It was like,
yeah.
It was like I was like they were so. He goes, they were so good. I couldn't imagine beating them anytime.
You're not even getting looked at unless you're like top 1%.